Guys, we are back in the building once again for another reaction on this one and only Mystelics reaction channel, guys. If you want to definitely become a family of the reaction channel, guys, definitely subscribe and turn on our post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come. Give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up as well, brothers and sisters. By the way, guys, we are here to react to what is taking place in Granby, the whole situation of by-elections, and nomination day is indeed today, guys. So with that said, guys, welcome back to another Mystelics reaction video right there. Of course, I said this very information that you've seen on the screen right there, guys. And of course, Viva actually stated this very thing right there. And of course, as you can read, guys, it stated that the FP and other opposition parties decided not to contest the by-election in Granby as a result of the lack of electoral reform. Remember, after elections, they were talking about electoral reform. They brought in some individual to do some electoral reform, guys. Not true. That was 2020. In 2021, nothing, absolutely nothing is being done when it comes down to this situation. So guys, keep that in mind right there. So that's why UWP and APP and PPF, whatever is it name, Freedom. I wonder if Freedom's still alive. And then it had another one, I forget its name. I had it, somebody had tell me the name, you know, the APP and whatnot. But apparently they stated that this thing right there. To be fair to the UWP and APP, one has not seen a press release, nor has any official statement been released stating the reason why they are not. I agree with that. There should be some sort of statement stated, but I think it's not something that we are unaware of. However, I do think that they should have stated something in this regard right there. However, guys, I want to bring you guys to what is taking place in what do you call that again? Granby, brothers and sisters. Talk about Granby. Guys, let me tell you something. A number of persons have been rooting for handbag. A number of persons have been rooting for handbag right there, guys. This is actually from Siri exposing. Big up Siri one time for doing his thing. Let me give this a thumbs up. Of course, Siri doing his thing. Don't know. Nomination Day 2021. That link will be in the description below if you want to go check it out after this one right there. But this is the vibes that was taking place in Granby earlier this morning.
I'm proud of him. The Granby people should be proud of him.
Yes.
Because he will stand for his community. He's standing for his village. And the entire Granby community, they are happy. They are happy.
Well, on the basis that they are happy, and yet still they kind of back down. Some of the individuals back down from representing. Now, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of DLP because I think DLP has screwed up the country in unbelievably unimaginable ways, brothers and sisters. Unimaginative ways when it comes down to the economy of Dominica, where people have to be constantly looking at, hey, what can I get from that? Talking about that, guys. Let us look at the other time. We'll come back to this right there. I remember I saw a video of this particular situation taking place. Take a listen. Let me make sure the volume is up. Alright, boom, bang. We level out now. I remember seeing this right there. We'll get to this thing. This is a video that took place this morning, I believe it is. And this is what was happening.
I'm out here looking for my rent money. That's all.
So this lady is there looking for her rent money. Her rent money, guys, she looking for. So she for her to vote for Vince. Because they dressed in red, obviously. This is DLP, so therefore Vince apparently. Most of these individuals, I'm sure, wants to get some sort of monies. So they can then sell out themselves at the same time.
I'm out here looking for my rent money. That's all.
At least she's upfront with it. she know what she there for.
I know, but everybody wants to say, what is wrong with you all? Why are you on such kind of videos? My friends are the one to say.
Because they don't want people to see they have a red shit trying to get something too. That's why. What other reason would they be there? Give me another reason. It's not like DLP doing thing for Granby. Who doing thing for Granby? Nobody doing thing for Granby. At least Handbag want to go up and try to do something for his constituency. At least he's a man that knows the plight of Granby. Obviously, he will be the best one to go up to represent Granby. You see people dressed in red there. You think it's because they're representing Granby properly. That's why they're there. Come on, people. You cannot fool me and tell me absolute rubbish These people, all these people you seen there.
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
Well, these very few people that you seen there dressed in red, Makwisa. You think they're there for the betterment of Granby? Knowing that 20 years passing, brothers and sisters, not a donkey was brought into Granby. And you telling me these people there, because they feel like Vince is a proper representation for Granby, they want to get something, of course. The lady is upfront saying that she want to get her rent money, man.
That's totally different what you said.
Listen to me. Let me say what I want to say. Let me say what I want to say, okay? You don't get involved in my business.
Tell them why you here. You're not here to be macaque with them. You come to see what you can get.
You're going to make me never fight with you.
No fight, I don't fight. That's it.
Well, let me talk then. I'm going to have a priest, right? I'm still waiting for this cement.
Your freedom of speech doesn't necessarily is like
She telling them at least. She telling them.
I'm still waiting for this cement.
Your freedom of speech doesn't necessarily mean
She waiting for a cement. Give the lady a cement.
it's like freedom of speech.
I'm still waiting on this cement. All of the doing is killing people in Granby, eh? I love Vince. Where's Vince? Eh? Yeah, but God, please go ahead. I want to make sure we know what we're voting for. It's been 4 years I've rented for the people up to now I can get my rent money.
4 years the lady read for her rent money. She gotta get rent money.
Act like you ain't hiding.
Guys, really and truly, tell me something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you ever heard people, and I could be wrong, eh? Have you ever heard somebody say, boy, let me go Granby, boy. Let me go Granby and take a life. I never hear people saying this thing. Never. I've heard people saying, boy, let me go Posse. Well, that was back in the day. People don't say that now. People don't say, boy, let me go Posse and take a life. They might say, let me go Posse on the beach. That is all. But back in the day, people used to come down Portsmouth like every weekend, man. Every weekend, come for a line. You see Roseau people. Sometimes there are more Roseau people than Portsmouth people in Roseau, in Portsmouth. When people used to come and take their line, you don't see them, no. That disappear, brothers and sisters. That finish. Anyways, let's go back to what was taking place there.
Some of them are happy inside and they're showing something else on the outside because he's the only person who came forward after putting the others who wanted to go up cold. After they put them to sleep, HANDBAG is the only man who decided to go up.
They must have paid them out, man. They must have paid them out. Talking about pay, guys. Let's go. We have some. Let me go to something. There's an interview I saw right there. I'll come back to that video of HANDBAG. We organizing. Let's go there.
Someone. So, Julia, just tell us about your campaign strategy. How is your campaign going on right now?
Well, my campaign strategy right now is a little.
Seems like there's a delay in the thing.
It's a little finance because I'm going for a little finance because it's me not doing it on my own. Don't have no support, but right now I'm getting a little support. But I'm so glad I'm getting it too well because when you go at certain places, you want to drink water. So you're talking to some people, you want to drink water. Remember, it's that thing. So I'm telling them something. I'm telling them I'm doing it on my own. I am doing it on my own. I'm not doing it for money. I am just doing what I'm supposed to do for Dominica.
Granby has been neglected too long, man. Too long, my goodness gracious. How you doesn't see that? That is that.
So just give me the strength. I don't have money to give. They tell me, HANDBAG, we know you don't have money. We don't need money to win election.
Well, in this day and age, based off how Dominica is going, you pretty much need money for you to win elections. That's why you're not just the underdog, but you're somebody who is considered not the best of the best, so to speak, to represent the people. However, I must point out something, and I made a statement on my WhatsApp not too long ago. We'll come back to this right there. It seems like we come back a lot. I have a lot of information in my head I have to bring up in. Oh, you mean? But I made a statement on my WhatsApp earlier on today stating it was the uneducated people who educated the world. And some people are like, what? Yes, it was the uneducated people through trial and error, making mistakes and all kind of things there. The uneducated people that got through trial and error who educated the world. And then you go to school to learn what the uneducated people went through trial and error, so you would make the same mistakes as them. It was the uneducated people who educated the world. They were saying a number of things about handbag being uneducated and so forth and so forth. But you have the educated people in parliament, and absolutely nothing has been done for Grande. Absolutely. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm wondering, why are these people going to vote or want to? Well, we know they come for something. So that is, they come to see what they can get. But get what you get and then vote the other team, because your children, them coming up in the same kind of thing that you putting them in, and that is under mental slavery. But Makwesa is also physical slavery as well. Because when you are not able to do nothing in your society and you just there living, not living, that way that. You surviving. You're not living. You surviving, hoping you make to see another day before you die. What is the basis of what is happening in Grand Bay? You can say, Budget boy, have nice cars in Grand Bay. Let me go there. Let me do something, because there's something, there's some sort of way you can see yourself go in. There's some sort of foresight that you see in Grand Bay, or some elevation or something that you want to be a part of. Purpose driven, brothers and sisters. Absolutely none of that. You sit in Grand Bay. Tell me if I'm wrong. Esa Bantan, I know sometimes you probably know about my videos. Let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong, brothers and sisters. Michael Henderson, all you guys from Grand Bay, let me know if what is the purpose in Grand Bay? What is the purpose? We had Ross doing some things here and there, and people were living a bit better lives in Dominica, in Portsmouth. People from Roseau used to come down Portsmouth to work, and when Ross was there, something was happening. There's some level of purpose in living. You come to do your thing so you can travel and make your little business and so forth. The amount of businesses that were as a result of Ross University, they let that go. What is the purpose in Grand Bay West? At 20 years, they don't do nothing for you. But you still there, me Grand Boy, Labour Party.
Too well, because when you go at certain places, you want to drink water, so you're talking to some people. I'm doing it on my own. I'm not doing it for money. I am just doing what I'm supposed to do for Dominica. So, just give me the strength. I don't have money to give. They tell me, and that we know you don't have money. We don't need money to win election. So let us go, and I'm just following the way, and I'm happy. I'm not going to do nothing like I don't have money to give, like I would give. I'm not buying voters. I am going the way Dominicans used to vote.
That is how it's supposed to be, guys. You're not supposed to be buying voters. You're not supposed to be bringing window for man for them to get your vote. You're not supposed to be having 8 bank approved loans 2-3 years later after it was you applied for it. Just because you're in Grand Bay, they say, okay, look, businesses in Grand Bay, small businesses, look, loans approved. And it's small percentage. You're not supposed to be doing those things to try to make the people, I mean, come on, man. Come on.
You're voting on development and to give people, young people, work to do.
Obviously, if that is the case right there, and there's a video I want to show of Scary talking about that very same situation. Talk about the youth is the forefront, and the people and Dominica need to move forward. And he's doing the absolutely opposite of what he was saying he was doing, he wanted to do. Opposite. So handbag, the same thing goes for you, buddy. You know you don't have much money right now and whatnot. Hopefully if you win and you start getting your monies and whatnot, you will not be corrupted by the very same system, and you will remain principled to your people. That is what I'm hoping for. We don't know about you and whatnot, but we know at least you want to stand for your people as a Granbarian. You don't want to make people from foreign from outside come in and try to take over your position and all there like some juju. You mean to tell me you're going to make an outsider come in and vote for him above your own people? Ah, you wicked boy.
So that they could own their own building, they could buy their own car, they could build their own house. That is the way I'm running the campaign. I'm running a nice campaign, nice and beautiful campaign without no money, and I'm getting victory.
Well, that's the beautiful thing. I think Lennox Linton also run a smooth and nice campaign in regards to how he did his thing. However, he's still lost in this regard, because sometimes you have to play rough too. Sometimes you have to play rough, eh? Sometimes always playing Mr. Nice Guy is not the best way. You have to play rough too, boy. That is my base. That is well. I myself, I not in no gimmicks and things. It is me. I come in bold face to all you. I say, if all you want to work, we'll work together. If you don't want to work, we don't work in, brothers and sisters. It's not me that come in there to do. All of us have to come in. I think that is your platform that you need to do right there for your people. They need to come together.
Without no money,
Right, absolutely. Good for you. And let's just take a couple of comments from the...
That'll be a heavy blow to see what all them carried today in Granby, giving window and money and approving loan and all those kind of things there. And giving rent according to the lady. To see all that scary do and then handbag win that boy. That would be a slap in your face. That is a wake up call for you.
Facebook Live, and again, we want to thank everyone who joined us this evening. We have Dave Bertrand who says good night, Petronella Matthew, good luck, Sherman, Simon, Toussaint, tagged a few people, Jan, Alex, Clyde, Gregoire, Seven.
There's a number of them. But guys, this is the part that I want you guys to listen to very carefully. And I stated this, it's an allegation, I stated before, but this is from the horse's mouth right there, brothers and sisters. The horse's mouth.
In Hamilton, did they really offer you $50,000 to step aside? Was it 50 or 100?
100,000.
So he said they offered him $100,000 for him to step aside. He doesn't have money, he doesn't do this thing. It's a good opportunity for him to just take that and just roll out. He decides, no, that's not the case at all. He said $100,000 they offered him for him to step aside. You mean to tell me he's uneducated, you don't believe that the people will support him and this kind of things there? You then have to try to bribe him to take in $100,000 for him to leave the race? Well, apparently that wasn't the case at all when it comes down to this very same video that we've seen right there. Let us go a little more in this. Handbag signing, brothers and sisters. Big up Siri one time. That video is in the description below as well.
To associate with people for handout, for any kind of handbag. The people you see inside there, they will be the witness for handbag. And they are fighters. They are not people who are looking to associate with people for handout.
I mean, come on. Where does the handout end, brothers and sisters? You get a handout now, you're waiting for another 5 years to get another handout for them to fool you into putting back the same people who keeping you oppressed. I mean, don't wake up, man. Only make me hit all you little screw. Wake up, man. Let me hit all you. Wake up, man. Wake up yourself, man. Before I mash up my camera, let me leave that there. But brothers and sisters, when all you can elevate, so you begging for a handout for somebody. You think that the person like you, the person don't like you, they want to use you to keep them in position, to keep you oppressed. I can't tell people these things. I can't tell people. Look how you make me choke.
For any kind of bribery
And treating.
Election, there's strong handbook with independent people in Granby.
I tell you, I was part of the treating case. And I saw the evidence. It was very clear. Very clear.
I admire them for that.
And they decide to probably link up with the Darample lady and the lady throw the case. She tried to throw it out. It's still in the court, but it's under pending judicial review. They call it.
This is a big man right here.
Let's go a little closer.
Handbag right here.
Yes, bro. Let's go and listen to what Handbag have to say a little bit. By the way, guys, Handbag sign is the tree. People were saying the ladder apparently, but it's not the ladder. If you see a ladder or a tree in Granby, guys, that is what you have to look for. But apparently, it's a tree now that is stated that is a representation for Handbag.
Things they're looking for, they associate for things.
Of course. Let's go a little further.
That is it.
I'm going to each house. Everybody knows me.
So Handbag going to go to each house, every single house.
So I'm going up for the Granby constituency, that is my village. We have taken Granby for 22 years. under the administration of the Dominica Labour Party of BrBpTV administration.
Boy.
After Pierre Charles' death, we never get nothing good to Israel. So we
Guys, and the reason why I'm shaking my head because Ross left in 2017. So we are pretty much 5 years in that. 5 years in the struggle. Well, Portsmouth is in that struggle right there. BrBpTV was facing that for 22 years, we boy. That means your child born, became an adult, and still.
are sending a clear message to BrBpTV because it come up to BrBpTV over the whole weekend with his whole cabinet. All of them came up. Then he spent some money and stuff like that. But
So he's spending money now. An uneducated man causing all of us to spend money. Going Vikivai. Caressa was in BrBpTV. Caressa was in BrBpTV, you know, brothers and sisters. Caressa was in BrBpTV.
that is not spending money. Julius is not spending money. Because it's all about development, grassroots development, and try to have the constituency booming. Because we have too many children on the street. We need to put them in work. We need a youth skills training. We need development in BrBpTV. So
Children on the street doing drugs. And you wonder why they're doing drugs, because there's nothing else for them to pretty much do, or there's very little jobs for them to do. And you tell them go to agriculture, and they go to agriculture, there's literally no markets for them, and you wonder why. Fireman, light the fire, man. Before YouTube have to come and before I burn my camera, then you have to burn up this kind of system there, burn it up brutally when it comes on this kind of situations. And you wonder why these youths them going after drugs and this thing, because what else can they do? The government talk about agriculture the other day, and I clap for that. I say yes, but that's something I want to see, because they talk about getting the markets. Up to today, no markets. Independence passed the other day. Remember the previous independence, or the previous independence, I think it's 2017, where the Prime Minister talk about students coming back, they'll pay half of the student loans. What we hear about that? Empty promises, pie in the sky promises, and he said he doesn't give pie in the sky promises. And look, they're coming from BrBpTV to bring somebody from Senjo. But look, bring somebody from Senjo to come represent all you. And are you just going to stand up there and just take that, man? That's all. Hey, guys, the video in the description.
we are taking too much.
Oh, you're taking too much, man. Too much. Anyways, guys, check out Siri video for the rest of that vibes. There's something else I want you guys to show. Based on the number of people who have been saying some good reports on the brother right there.
Morning, warriors. Good morning. Today, we are going to talk about a man called HANDBAG, Julius Gabriel. I just want to highlight some positives about HANDBAG, because this man is phenomenal. This man has us energized. This man has us talking. This man has 21 labor rights MPs in BrBpTV campaigning. This man has Skerrit spinning like them toppy. You know them toppy we used to spin and throw on the ground? That
Toppy or top? Maybe back in the day they call it toppy, but in our day we forget the P part we call it top.
That's how our Prime Minister is this morning, because if a one person called HANDBAG, make no mistake, HANDBAG is a warrior. You see, HANDBAG tell all you he have his PhD and his masters in the people, understanding the people of Dominica. My people, don't take that for granted. I want you all to focus less on what HANDBAG doesn't have, because some of us, and I will say us, with all our educational attainments, all the money that flowing in our account, we are yet to get the warrior spirit like HANDBAG to come out fearlessly to represent Dominica. We are yet to get angry enough or excited enough to come out and represent Dominica, to come out and say no to what is going on in Dominica.
I mean, come on, man.
And we have one man called HANDBAG.
One man.
Yes, HANDBAG.
BrBpTV supposed to have 10 people coming out to represent 10 people, 10, 20 people come in for thing. All you just do showing up again to represent all your community, boy.
And Siri, man, these people,
big up Siri.
my people. Munsewiye, my people.
Yeah,
okay?
Big up the crew.
And that is what we're going to talk about today. I want us to know that any man who can survive the hardships in Dominica, take himself from a conductor position, now he have his bosses. He's creating work. He's creating a service to his community. Give Handbag a chance.
Of course.
Give him a chance, my people of Dominica. If you see we can turn the tides, ride the waves with this one man called Handbag, I guarantee you, Dominica.
Of course.
Liberation.
Dominica changing one time.
But first, we must continue to present Handbag in a positive fashion.
It's not necessarily positive fashion. Present Handbag for what he is. He's not a rich man. He's not a poor man, so to speak. He's a man who is working and understand the plight of the people of his constituency. And it seems like from the reports I get, he's a people's person as well. So on the basis of understanding that, you're telling me that you're going to choose somebody else from outside to come and represent because the person has some sort of degree or education, doctor, whatever they're calling it, and that person has done absolutely nothing in their community. What is this? A nothing community campaign vibes that going on there? Hey, let's put the best person who will do nothing in a community. That is what is happening there, though. Let us put the best person who is not going to do nothing in our communities to come and represent us. That is what happening apparently in Dominica. Tell me a lie. Tell me a lie, anybody of all you. Tell me a lie.
So I don't want to see no more conversation on Handbag.
Anyways, guys, big up Handbag for that. There's another video, audio this time that I actually heard, and I want you guys to listen to it very carefully right there.
What stupid question you asking me?
So apparently somebody asked her why she not voting for Scared or whatever. This is what the person is saying.
What stupid question you asking me? When you vote a prime minister, what you voting him for? To fix your roads, to build your school, to empower the people.
To do things for the people, of course.
He's not competent no more.
Oh, power! A lot of people want to talk about power. Power is not taking advantage of people. Power is competence, brothers and sisters. Having the competence to do things for what the people have put you in position to do. You don't tell me you're putting somebody in position to do absolutely nothing for you, and because they come and give you window and a few dollars, you come in and put the person back. That's what you put them there to bring window and a few dollars for you. Or to create jobs, to create markets, find markets that you can be able to end and make yourself independent. We celebrated 43 years of independence. And I asked myself, are we independent or in independency? Because you cannot tell me you continuously waiting for the government to give you some rent money, according to the lady a while ago. She waiting for some rent money and to wait for cement, so you can't even afford cement in the country. And then you're going to vote the very people that are keeping you oppressed. I mean, something wrong with all you are.
It's not about support prime minister. My country come first.
Of course.
Wrong. If you when you following a prime minister or a president, if they're not doing what you vote them in, you vote them out.
Of course, that's why you have to vote out Biden. Biden need to come out there. Biden need to come out there. So don't scare us. Get out of here, man.
You don't stay in a party that don't treat your country right. What are you talking
Simple.
about? Even
Look at the economy. We how much money based raised on CBI. We don't utilize in agriculture, you know. Literally ask any economist out there, what is the best way to elevate Dominica? And they'll tell you agriculture. What we doing for agriculture, we don't know. But yet still CBI money is raising all kind of money outside there. Who knows how much money is being raised? But money is going outside there to all kind of people though. We had the other day some individuals. So individual got about $30 million US. $30 million for Kempinski, and the other guy came in and had to bring them to court saying, hey, where is my share? And he had to bring them to court to get some 17 million or 15 million, whatever it is, 9 million, whatever it is. He had to get a couple $1 million for him being a participator. And what Dominica people get? What Dominica people get from that? What? Absolutely nothing.
not supporting him. The truth is the truth. Can you see my village? Why would I vote for a prime minister like that? Keep on loving somebody like that. It's just like your husband. If your husband not treating you right, you divorce him.
Well, please go to court, not court. Go to therapy first. If your husband treated you, go to therapy.
What's wrong with?
Guys, my camera just died. Go to therapy for me, please. Don't just divorce your husband. You're divorced, but your husband is a different story. If your wife treating you bad, go therapy. Your husband treating you bad, go therapy. Fix the problem before you decide you can divorce and then you think you can marry again and you waiting your rest of your life to marry. You don't marry nobody. You just say, see, misery. Anyways, guys, yeah, go therapy, please. The Prime Minister is another sin. Change him. Get him out of here.
All you have it twisted. Scarrett is not competent no more.
No.
He's not empowering the young youth.
What's Scarrett doing to empower the youth? Somebody leave that in the comment box below for me, please. What is Scarrett doing to elevate the youth? To make the youth feel like, yes, we are youth and we are doing something in society. What? Especially in Grand Bay. Magwesa, what? What are they doing? I remember when the individuals in Jamaica, I was linked to why is that guy named Virgin Atlantic? I forget his name. I'm seeing his face. The guy from Virgin Atlantic. He was Virgin Corporation. You have the planes and everything out there. And we were talking and vibes and say, what can we do in Dominica to bring this kind of same entrepreneurial vibe to Dominica? They have one in Jamaica and they wanted to bring one here. And I told them, yes, Dominica has a lot of youth, but the viability factor, if you look, and they had to do their own research as well, they had to look at the market possibilities of Dominica. After I never heard one word from them because they apparently went to look into it and they realized there's nothing working for the youth. There's nothing working for you. How you expect to work with people who don't working with the youth? And yet you talk about the youth. I will play that video tomorrow, guys. Hopefully, if nothing else comes up, I'm going to play that video tomorrow, man. Let us play that video tomorrow.
Why would I vote him?
Why?
I want better for my country.
Of course you should.
Simple.
For your constituency, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Guys, I don't mind if it's a little something, you know. You get a little something, you can at least show a little sugar cane, Makwesa. A little sugar cane or something happening in Grand Bay. But absolutely nothing has been happening for 22 years, and are you voting the same set of people back because they come in after every election and giving you a little money here and there and making you come financial center for you to beg to pay your light, man.
It's not about support him or not support him. I still love him.
Of course, love your PM, but you must love him enough to tell him what stop his dirty ways, man.
But he's not ready yet. He gotta go. Simple.
Simple.
Whoa.
Wow. Simple and to the point. You have to go. Power is not about ruling people and taking advantage of people and hiding all kind of things. That's one of the reasons why we're confused about the very same signing contract thing that they're having again. When the people don't even know what is going on. I had an earlier meeting with one of the individuals who's heavily involved in these kind of things and himself doesn't know. I talked to some people across the Caribbean yesterday before that video came out, and I was talking to them about the whole contract signing thing, and he said, yes, that there's other contracts, but that should be handled by the very person you made the agreement with, not the government. Therefore, MMCE, whatever is the name, should be doing the one who contracting other individuals, unless they're trying, however, to take some additional monies on top of the monies that they give MMC, which is also crazy. And you're telling the people I want $1 billion. How much billion dollars we need to build the airport? The individual I was talking to earlier this morning, you might see this video as well. He made an important point. He said maybe that the first contract was to help relocate individuals and to, pay individuals for the land and so forth and so forth. That is possible. But if that is possible, then why didn't they say that in the signing? Why didn't they tell us that that is the area? They talk about construction of airport. Guys, my voice getting hot, I stop it. So anyways, guys, with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. And Grand Bay people, it is all your duty. What I want to see from Julius, point out to us what exactly you're going to be doing. I know you're talking about the empowerment of youth and this kind of things there, but show us different things that need to be done in the community. I think that will be a vital thing when it comes down to your campaign. Don't just talk and talk about who giving, who thing. Yes, that is true. You seen it and point it out. But the vital point should be what exactly you're gonna be doing in the community, and hoping that we will definitely, you know, I just keep people accountable. That is my strength. That's my strength. Since 2014, they talk about the airport fund. Anyways, guys, I talking too much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box, you guys. Hopefully, we get to see what Julius handbag Gabriel is gonna be saying about his doing his campaign, showing us in showing Dominica and the rest of the world, because they're gonna be seeing it too, doing this stuff too. Whoever carrying them must bring it to the people, obviously, so that the people them can get more information in this regard. Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up for Julius, for definitely standing up and trying to help bring some sort of respect to the Granby people. I don't care if he's on BrBpTV was or whatever. Magwesa, you cannot make an outsider come in and represent you. That is a disgrace. My goodness, that is an insult. That is two slap. Not a slap, you know. That is two slap. One big slap and a heavy slap that coming after it. Boy, let me leave it. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos right there and then. I'm gonna drop that video tomorrow, scare it, and see what I can make of it and so forth, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.